a strong back and a soft front. And that may be something you've heard of from the writings of Brene Brown, and she talks about that in some of her books. She goes one step further and says, strong back, soft front, wild heart. So it's very beautiful, and we'll talk a little bit about that and focus a little bit about that as we go through our practice. So pretty basic beginner level practice today. So as always, do what works for you and leave the rest by the wayside. If you need a rest, take a rest. And if you need to modify something and you can't think of a way to modify it, just shout it out and we'll figure something out for you, okay? We'll start as we usually do in our seated posture. If you've got blocks or a pillow or maybe a blanket, that would be good to have. If you don't have them, you don't need them for this practice. And remember that having your legs crossed is not necessary. You can put them straight out in front. You can lean them over to a side. You can lay down if you want to. This is your practice. So welcome. Let's get started. So let's just take a moment to close our eyes and land on our mats. Maybe just notice the breath and take a moment to still the body. Invite the mind to be present. Just start noticing the breath. The inhale as it comes in through the nose. Exhale. The inhale and the exhale. Maybe bringing your attention to the back of your body and your sits bones. With the next inhale, lengthening through the back, letting the spine become tall, pressing the top of the head towards the ceiling, ears towards the ceiling. And then exhaling, keeping that length in the body, nice and tall. Inhale and exhale. Maybe starting to roll the shoulders in little circles, up, down, and back. Just little circles to begin with, and then larger circles. Noticing how that feels, maybe like a little self-massage in the upper back. Making those circles a little bit bigger. Feeling the strength of the back and the opening of the front. Keep breathing. Feel free to make any sighs that might be coming. And then slowing that shoulder roll down. And settling the shoulder blades down and back the spine. Lengthening again from the tail to the top of the head. Big inhale, fluffing up the lungs. And as you exhale, feeling that grounding, strong back from the sits bones all the way to the top of the shoulders, through the ears, top of the head. Exhale. One more inhale to grow long, opening the eyes a little bit. And as you exhale, let gravity pull that right ear down towards the right shoulder. No need to push, just let gravity and the weight of your head bring that ear over to the shoulder. That's your exhale. Inhale back to center, long spine. Exhale over to the left. Just noticing where you feel that beautiful stretching sensation. Inhale back to center, nice and long, tuck the chin. Exhale. And just go back and forth with this at your pace. Always an option to spend an extra breath cycle over at the side. So maybe you want to exhale here and take a breath and see if you can lengthen through that right side of the neck and shoulder, maybe bringing that shoulder back and coming back, and exhale over to the side again. Maybe take that extra, oh, hello, Olive. A visit from the yoga cat. Always welcomed. So back and forth at your pace. Notice how that changes, maybe 1 or 2 more times. And then meeting together again in the center. I'm going to bring this whole idea down and find those sits bones again. I sort of like to wiggle a little bit, maybe move some flesh out of the way. Find those sits bones. Nice and tall, hands on the knees or palms up on the knees if you like. We're going to start to stir the pot. First in this clockwise. Stuff's going on behind me. Olive fell out of his basket. First in this clockwise sensation. Bring your attention to those sits bones. I like to even sort of have a gentle focus here and half close my eyes, keeping those sits bones grounded onto the mat. The spine stays long like a soup spoon or a big ladle in a soup pot. Feeling the core, noticing the strength of the back and the flexibility and openness of the front. And then whenever you're ready, just reverse that movement, go the other way. Beautiful. Feel the sits bones. Feel the obliques, those beautiful, strong muscles on the side. The length and strength of the back right up into between the shoulder blades. 1 more revolution. And we'll come back to stillness. Make any changes in the legs you need to. I'm just gonna switch the cross of my legs. It's awkward, but I need to balance. And part of this strong back, soft front is equanimity or balance in the body. And I always sit with my legs crossed the same way. So I'm gonna try to flip it now. I'm gonna bring the arms up to shoulder height, nice and wide and open, and then bend the elbows. Palms towards the front, beautiful. Maybe pulling the arms, the palms back a little bit so that you're really open in the front. And just take a moment to breathe here and notice the strength that's developing in the upper back body and the openness or softness in the front. Another great visualization is to imagine weights hanging at the bottom of your elbows. So that's sort of pulling the arms down. And then notice how that changes the front and the back. Lots of strength here. There's a lot going on. Take a big deep breath as you open the chest, pull the arms back. And then exhale, we're going to bring the palms and the forearms together in front of us. Woo! Feel that beautiful stretch in the back. Great. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it together. 5 more of these. Beautiful job. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's add a little bit of neck movement. Inhale, gentle, look up. Really open that front. Feel the back strength. Exhale, little gentle look down, chin to chest. 3 more, just like this. Big inhale. Beautiful. Inner smile. Exhale. Oh yeah, we're building some strength in the back. Exhale to the front, chin to chest. 1 more time. Beautiful. Make this your biggest one. Big inhale. Strong back, open front, and exhale. Let the hands float down through the center, all the way out to the side. Lift the head. We're going to do a little flow here. So flip the palms. We're going to inhale, arms up. And exhale, the right arm over to the right, bend. That's your exhale. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale over to the left. Keep both of those sits bones grounded. Great job. Inhale. Now we're going to twist over to the right. So left arm comes to the front, right arm goes to the back, twist over. Look down over at the right side behind your mat. Inhale back up. Exhale over to the left, little twist. Great job, beautiful. Keep both those sits bones down. Feel that twist. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, right from the hips. Good job. And inhale, walk it up. Exhale, land. Great, let's do it again. Awesome job. Big inhale. Exhale, over to the right. Beautiful job. Great. Inhale up. Exhale over to the left. Stretch it out. Great. Inhale up. Twist to the right. Left hand in front, right hand in back. Inhale up. Twist to the left. Right hand in front, left hand in back. Look down. Great job. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Keep those sits bones down right through the center. Beautiful job. That's your exhale. Inhale, walk it up. Round the back. Head comes up last. And land. One more time through. Great job. Arms out to the side. Big inhale. Exhale on over to the right. Keep that left sits bone down. Really stretch it out. Look up a little bit. Great job. Inhale up. Exhale over to the left. Make it a big exhale. Look up at the ceiling. Great job. Big inhale up. Twist. Over to the left. Over to the right. Sorry. Inhale up. Oh, this little flow puts a smile on my face. I love this. I feel this strong back, open heart. Here we go. Take that heart forward, fold. Beautiful. Keep those sits bones on the mat if you can. Inhale, walk it up. And just take a moment to rest. Hands to your heart. Close your eyes if you'd like. Get that long, strong back, long, strong spine. Roll the shoulders up and back. And just sit here for a moment. Notice the change in how you feel. And let's bring ourselves to our tabletop for cat and cow. Woo. All right, so strong back, right? How do we get a strong back? Well, we work on it. So I have this nice big squishy yoga mat, but if you need a little bit more under your knees, go ahead and grab a blanket and put that under there. You can fold your yoga mat and make some extra cushion under your knee. Let's spread those fingers nice and wide. Make sure hands are right under elbows, right under shoulders. Knees are hip distance apart, feet are right behind the knees. And if you press into the tops of your feet or into your toenails, you'll notice that a lot of pressure comes off of the knees. So let's inhale to our cat, drop the belly, lift the head, lift the spine, lift the tailbone. Great job. Big inhale, come out of those shoulders, and then exhale to that cat. Woo! Movement in the spine, feeling really good. Notice the strong back, and as you come into your cow, that soft and open front, open through the collarbones. Move back and forth through these postures with your breath at your pace. Press into the fingertips, into the fingernails, and into the toenails to take the pressure off knees and wrists. Inhale with that expansive open front. Imagine your shoulders opening, your ribs filling. Exhale, strong back. Build that strength into the spine. Beautiful job. One or two more of these. Big radiant smile. Feel the energy in the spine just moving from top of head to tailbone. When you're ready, come to a flat back. We're going to build some back strength here. You're going to take the right arm and reach it out long in front of us, and then pull that shoulder back in. And then take that left leg long behind us. Whoo, needing some balance here. Now, if you want to bring a toe down, that left toe down, or that right hand down for a little bit of extra balance, fine, no worries. If your left wrist starts to bother you, by all means, come to a fist. And guess what? We're going to take 3 breath cycles here. Just holding this. Feel the strength in your back. Pull the belly button up towards the spine. Open the chest with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Hold on to this. Strong back. Lift that arm up. Exhale. Take a break when you need to. Keep everything up nice and tall. Last breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the arm and leg down. Great job. Take an inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. Oh yeah. Flat back over to the left arm. Nice and straight and tall. Keep it up. Keep your bicep up by your ear as much as you can. And that right leg goes out. Remember, totally fine to modify with hands and foot down, but extended. Great job. Spread those fingers wide. Press into the top of that left foot. Keep those arms and legs up. If they're up, pull belly button up to protect the low back. Here we go. Inhale. Strong back. Exhale. Make sure that right hip bone is pointing down. Inhale. Lift arm and leg if you can. Exhale. Big inhale. Last one. Exhale. Go ahead. Bring it down. Beautiful job. And go ahead and sit yourself back onto your heels for child's pose. Reach the arms out. Rest the forehead on the mat. And feel the length, the long, strong length of the back. As you inhale, open up through the chest, open your heart, open your collarbone. Exhale, let the heart sink towards the earth and then roll your forehead side to side. Notice any sensation that comes up for you, maybe through the low back. Welcome it, as long as it's a good, stretchy feeling. Honor any resistance or boundaries or sensations of, needing to step away from the edge. Rolling the forehead, beautiful job. And come to stillness. Now we'll take that right arm and move it up and over off of the mat, lifting the forehead. We're going to bring the left arm with the right arm off the mat and then reset the forehead down onto the mat. Press both of your sits bones towards your heel and notice the opening in the left back and the expanding in the left front. Beautiful job. Breathe into that stretchy place, spicy feeling. It is Taco Tuesday, so beautiful. One more breath here. Pressing that left sits bone into the left heel. And then just coming up a little bit and walking everything off to the other side of the mat, off to the left side of the mat. And reset the forehead. Press the right sits bone onto near the right heel. It might not get there. And then taking a few breaths, just noticing the beautiful expansiveness in the back body, in the side, in the front. Use your breath for a soft front. Open the heart. Part of the practice here is to learn to keep the heart open, even in the face of adversity, even in the face of possible pain. Keeping the heart open, not closing around the sensation of challenge. Whew, it's a tough one. One more breath here. That's part of why we practice with the body. Great job. Come on back to the center and just walk yourself up and come onto the knees. Whoo. All right. Again, remember we're thinking soft front, strong back. So we're going to work on that a little bit and come up nice and tall on our knees. We won't stay here for too long. I know knees can be tough. Open the feet so that they're directly behind the knees and press into the tops of those feet. And here's what we're going to try to do. We're going to inhale, arms up, and then we're going to exhale. Use your core, use your strong core, strong back to come down into that child's pose. Exhale. Sweep the arms around as you exhale and then come on back up. Up. Little back bend here. Pull the belly button in. Exhale, bring it down right through the center. Arms come to the back. Great job. Inhale it up. And then exhale it down. Arms around. One more time. Big inhale up. I'm going to bring my palms together and come through the center. It's a little bit better for my back. Exhale it down. Inhale it up. Oh, I like that much better. Bring your palms together. Inhale it down. Last one. Beautiful job. Woo. Settle it in. One or two more breaths here in child's pose. Whew. And we'll come up to our table and walk on over, cross the ankles and come on over to your seat again, legs straight out in front of you. Whew, time to open that chest a little bit. So this is a nice straight pose. Pull those legs back. And notice the strength in your back as you stand tall, as you sit tall. So when you're not used to doing this, this can feel really challenging to the point where you think this might not be natural for me to sit like this. But if you think about babies, right? Babies sit like this all day because they have a strong back and a soft front. Open the shoulders. Great. And let's practice that opening. We're going to bring our hands behind us. And if you can turn your fingers towards your back, excellent. That's going to help you to open the chest. If you have to turn them slightly at an angle, that's fine too. Even if you need to have the hands going backwards, absolutely fine. Totally great to make modifications. But if you can keep those fingers pointed towards you and open the chest, lengthen through the spine, press those sits bones down and shoot energy out through your heels. Spread your toes. Yes, open the heart. Feel that strong back. Now we want to keep integrity from tailbone to top of head. So we're not letting the head hang back, keeping a nice long spine. We're going to breathe into that open space. Pull the belly button towards the spine. Protect the low back. Big inhale. Open the chest. Open the heart. Be fearless here. Great job. Exhale. Soften the feet. Soften the legs. One more time. Big inhale. Pull the toes back. Press energy through the heels. Open, soft front, open front, strong back. Exhale and soften. And walk yourself back up. Great job. Beautiful. All right, we're going to take those legs and open. Tip yourself a little bit forward onto your sits bones. And you might even want to move some of the flesh of your upper thigh, lower bottom, this area where there's a little extra cushion. Move that out of the way a bit. Woo, and come forward. Yeah. I am so tight in this position. So we're going to keep working on it. All righty. So same things we've been working on here. Feel those sits bones. Feel grounded and rooted. Challenging posture. Big inhale to lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, see if you can come down. Now, don't use the strength of your arms to pull you down. Just use the hands to sort of guide you or anchor you. Keep the spine nice and long. Tuck the chin a little bit. Just notice what you notice. All the strength. Pull shoulder blades back towards each other. Release the shoulders from the earlobes. Take another big inhale. Notice if you created any sense of spaciousness in the front. Then if you can, just draw yourself down another little millimeter. You might need to move your hands out a little bit. Great job. See if you can straighten the legs, release the back of the legs towards the earth. Big stretch going on here. It looks so passive, but there's so much going on. All right. Strong back, engage those shoulder blades again towards the spine. Oh yeah, that did something. Soften the legs with the exhale. One more breath. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, come forward. Just that one more little bit. And then gently rise up and bring the legs back in. And let's pull the right knee up. Give it a little hug, nice and tall. Find those sits bones again. And yogi's choice, you can either take the right foot over the left leg to twist over towards the right, or you can keep the right foot in on the right side of the left leg and twist. So hopping the foot over is going to give you a little bit more of a deeper twist. Just make sure both sits bones stay on the mat. There you go, dear friends. Press energy through that left foot. Right hand is behind, nice and flat. We'll stay here for 3 breaths. Big inhale. Exhale. See if you can press into that right sits bone just a little bit more. Beautiful. Feel expansion in between the collarbones as you inhale. Inner smile, maybe an external smile. Exhale, pull that right knee towards the left shoulder. One more time, big inhale. And as you exhale, bring it on back. Woo! Whew, shake the shoulders a little bit, maybe move the head. Yeah, that feels good. And replace the right leg and pull the left knee up. Give a little hug. Whew, feel those sits bones. Sometimes they'll sort of like and sort of fix themselves. Yeah, that just happened for me. Great, nice and tall. And again, your choice to either hop that left foot over the right leg or keep it where it was. And you'll use the right arm either with your hand or your elbow. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Find all that beautiful strength. Pull shoulder blades back towards the spine. That left hand comes to your back, nice and flat as you can get it. You can bring it out a little bit or bring it in. Push some energy through that right heel. Pull the toes back. Inhale, lengthen. Make sure you're pressing into that left sits bone. Oh yeah, that'll stretch out the low back. And breathe. 3 more breaths here. Inhale. Press down to lift up. Exhale. Great job. Beautiful. Inhale. Press down into that left sits bone as you exhale and twist. And 1 more breath. Big inhale. And exhale back to center. Great, beautiful job. All right, we're gonna wiggle ourselves down our mat a little bit and go ahead and gently lay down. Come to forearms and shoulders, then all the way down. Center yourself on your mat, straighten out the legs and straighten out the arms up over the head. Interlace the fingers, point the pointer fingers if you'd like, and just lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Feel the length. Close your eyes and feel the strength in the back. and the softness in the front. Push that energy out through the heels, pulling the toes back, and then go ahead and point the toes and notice how that changes the sensation. Go back and forth with that a little bit. You can connect breath to it or just breathe naturally and move the feet. Make a couple of circles with the ankles in one direction and then in the other. Awesome. All right. Relax the legs and maybe make them about hip distance apart, feet hip distance apart. Arms are still up over the head. Here's what we're going to attempt to do. So I had some trouble with this, so we're going to give it a try together. You're going to take a big inhale and hug the abdomen towards the back and the back towards the abdomen. So there's your big inhale. Use that inhale to roll yourself over onto your side. So you might need to bend the knees or you might need to pull your legs forward a little bit, but use your core and then exhale back onto your back. Gently roll. Good job. It's harder than it looks, right? Okay, let's try to go to the other side. So big inhale. Use the inhale to roll over onto your left. Woo, it's hard. And then exhale back onto the back. Whew. All right, let's keep trying that. So inhale, roll onto the right side. Use your legs a little bit if you need to, but notice how tough this is. Use the abdominals. Exhale onto the back. Woo-hoo. Inhale, other side. Yikes. It seems like it should be so easy. Exhale. One more time each side. Use the core. Inhale. Pull yourself over. Good job. Now, if this is causing any pain in the low back, just rest and wait. We'll be with you in a moment. One more time over to the other side. Big inhale. Roll it. Oh, exhale it back down. Whew. I like that one. I just learned that. And I was like, that should be easy. It's kind of tough. Okay. Use your hands, bend your knees, and let's roll over onto the belly. Great job. And just make a pillow for your hands, with your hands for your forehead. Bring your feet about hip to shoulder distance apart. Bend the knees. We're just going to windshield wiper the legs side to side. Nice and gentle, nice and relaxed and controlled. Just loosening up that low back. Side to side at your pace. A few more times. And then come to stillness and release the feet back down to the floor. And take a moment here to rest and find the breath again. And notice as you inhale that the abdominal muscles press into the floor. Little push up with the abdominals, and then exhale. Soften the heart, soften the rib cage. Notice how the shoulders melt towards the floor. And try that again. Big breath. Belly press into the floor, and then exhale. Let the shoulders open, collarbone open, melt towards the floor, heart, rib cage. Look how much further down towards the mat you are. Great job. One more time. Big inhale. Abdominals press into the mat. And last time, spread the collarbone. Let the heart reach towards the mat. Soft front. And now let's have a strong back. So release the hands and bring your hands right under your shoulders with your forearms pressing into the mat right up next to your rib cage. Keep the feet open a little bit, maybe shoulder width open. And you're going to start pressing that pelvic bone and the hip bones into the mat. And peel your head and shoulders up off of the mat. We're going to try not to press into the hands or the forearms very much. A little bit. Spread the fingers wide. and maybe press into the fingertips. That takes the pressure off of the shoulders. Come out of the shoulders, press into that pelvic triangle. Take a big inhale, lengthen through the feet, and exhale, come on down. Try that again with an inhale. Press the pelvic triangle in, inhale, come up. Press into the fingertips. So we're not pressing into the forearms. We're using the strong back to lift up. This is a modified cobra pose. Press through the feet, press into the tops of the feet. Great job. Come on down with your exhale. And 2 or 3 more of these at your pace. Inhale. Press the triangle into the mat. Press the fingertips. Come on up through the strength of your back. Exhale it down. 1 more at least. Big inhale. Peel yourself up. Fingertips dig into the mat. Great job. Feel that strength in the back, soft in the front, open through the collarbone, and exhale it down. Beautiful job. Great work. Hands are going to come right under the shoulders. Press yourself back into your tabletop. And take a couple of cats and cows here. Your pace. Oh, yeah. Press the tops of the feet into the mat, fingertips into the mat. Beautiful job. Great work. Love it. All right. Little low lunge work here. It's going to feel nice. Walk the hands forward just a little bit forward from your tabletop. And take the right toes and turn the right toes under. And then slide the right foot back. Just a little bit of a stretch. Push through the heel. Take 1 breath here. And then gently invite that right leg to slide up. You can guide it in between the hands. Yep, guide it along. Don't worry, it doesn't have to be smooth or look pretty. Okay, we're resting the weight of the body into that right heel, the front foot, but not into the toes, right into the heel, straight down from knee to heel. To come up, here's what we're going to do. If you have blocks, this is where you might want to grab those blocks and have them on the sides of your feet for your hands, okay? And to come up, we're going to first engage the shoulder blades, just like we were at the beginning of our practice. And notice how that brought the weight a little bit out of the right foot and into the back and the core. And now you can release the hands, press into that right foot and come on up. And if it feels safe, you can bring your arms up over your head. And then move a little bit forward, shift the hip bones a little bit forward, but don't let that right knee go forward of the right toes. Beautiful job. Big inhale, pull the arm bones back, just like we did at the beginning of class with those cactus arms. Let's try that. That seemed kind of fun. So let's inhale, cactus arms, exhale, bring the arms up. Feel the strength we're building in the back body. Great job. 2 more of those. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Big inhale, fill up. And bring the hands gently back down. Pull the belly button towards the back. Use a strong back. Hands come back down. And release that right leg back down to your table. Whoo, shake it out. Wag the tail. And then roll the left toes under. Straighten that left leg back. Give a little bit of a stretch. Be very careful. You can really do a lot of stretch here. So be gentle, thoughtful. And then invite that left leg to come up in between the hands or the blocks. Go ahead and guide it with your left or right hand. Remember, this doesn't have to look perfect or pretty. Make any adjustments you need to. As you press into the top of that right foot, it'll take a little bit of pressure off of that right knee. Whew. Okay, now leaning the weight of our body forward a little bit, stretching that right hip flexor. Weight comes into the left heel. And in order to come up, we're going to first engage the shoulder blades. That took the weight out of the hands and brought it into the core. Feel that? Into the foot. Great job. Lift up. Find your stability. Good. And if you can, arms come up. Great job. Pull them back. Beautiful. Lots of work here. Okay. Big inhale, arms come down to cactus. Exhale, arms up. 2 more. Inhale. Open that soft, beautiful wild heart. Exhale. Strengthen the back. Pull the belly button in. Inhale. Exhale. Big inhale. And exhale, hands come back down. Beautiful job. Invite that left knee to come back. Whoo, wag the tail. Beautiful job. Let me check the time. Oh my goodness, the time goes by so quickly. All right, roll yourself on over onto your bottom. Go ahead and put the blocks away. Come onto your back for a quick little twist and Shavasana. All right, knees are bent. Take your time, fix your clothes, make yourself nice and comfy. And have the feet about shoulder distance apart. And we're just going to bring the arms out into a T and let the knees drop over to the right. Oh yeah, that feels so nice. Make any adjustments you need to. So maybe you need to straighten out that left leg a little bit. For a full spinal twist, if knees are off to the right, we're going to look over to the left. Adjust your shoulders so that your shoulder blades are nice and flat. That's going to give you a lot more room in the front. Notice how that happened? Maybe your left knee got to drop down a little bit more. With that strong back, we can have this open, soft, beautiful front. Great job. And we'll sort of combine our Shavasana here. So in this little twist, just relax into it, melt into it, and scan the body for any holding, clenching, gripping, maybe in the thighs. Do maintain some integrity, some connection to the core, to the low abdominal, so that the back is stabilized. And open your heart. Imagine your heart energy shining up to the ceiling. Inhale, open. Exhale, relax. One more big inhale. With the exhale, we're going to pull the spine towards the mat and lift the legs up, roll the feet. Great job. And let the knees flop over to the left. Make any adjustments. Check those shoulder blades again. Make them nice and flat. Reach the fingers out. Turn the head to the right. Knees are to the left. And first, check for any gripping, holding, tightness. Let it release. Make any adjustments. Straighten out anything. Bend anything. What we're looking for is a nice little twist and a beautiful stretch on the right hip flexor, which is the front of the right hip. Great job. Breathe and imagine that heart space again. Little inner smile. Maybe close the eyes. And imagine your heart opening right up to the sunshine. Your shine to the sunshine, connecting. Filling you with energy for the day. Breathe it in. Exhale anything that you don't need. Another big inhale, bring in all the energy you need for the day. And then gently bring the spine back down. Lift the knees up. And to end our practice, let's bring the knees in for a little self-hug, little self-massage. Roll side to side, close the eyes. Side to side. And then whenever you're ready, roll to one side fully and use your arms to bring yourself back up. Gentle, straighten out those legs. Hello, friends. How was that for you?
Lovely.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That was great.
Strong back, soft front. Let's go get the day.
What she said.
That's what she said.
All
I'll
right.
see you guys at the next place.
Yeah. See you in a few.
All right. Bye,
Hi,
guys.
thanks. Have a
Bye-bye.
great day.
You too.
Have a great
Donna.
day.